Welcome to the day 4 of learning NXCAD. So in this session, we'll understand the circle type and arc type. So for that, first I'll select the sketch, then we'll select the plane here, and then we'll click OK. So now we are into the Sketcher workbench, and here we are getting the command of circle. So if I select the circle command, once I select it, here we can see the circle method and input mode. Two things it is showing us, right? So first I'll create circle by center and diameter. So if I click on this, and then here we are getting the option of parameter mode. So we'll select the parameter mode, and then here diameter is not entered, okay, yet, as I'm selecting the point here, because first we need to select the center point of the circle. So if I'm selecting this existing point, now you can see as I'm dragging my mouse, the diameter is increasing and decreasing, okay. So whatever diameter I want, I can directly enter here and press the enter. Now still my command is active. If I want second circle here with the diameter of, for example, 120, I can still create it, and then I can place anywhere here, okay, I can place it, right? So in this method, first we need to select the center, and then we need to select the diameter, okay. Now moving to the second type. So second type is the circle by 3 points, okay. So here basically 3 points required. 3 points any means center point, or if I create here one line, for example, like this, okay, and then one rectangle will create here. So if my requirement is that I need to create a circle which is passing through this center point, this point line, and this is the rectangle point. So in that case, I can select the circle command. In the circle command, we are getting this circle by 3 points. Again, we'll select the parameter mode, and then first point I'll select this, then second point I'll select this, and then third point I'm going to select this. Okay, end point. So this diameter is defined by these 3 points. Okay. So whatever the point position, according to that, it is creating the circle which is going to pass through these all 3 points. Okay. So in the first condition, center plus diameter, and second type, we can select the 3 points. Now moving further, next is the arc command. So if I click onto the arc, so here again arc type, arc method, two types: arc by 3 points and arc by center and end points. Okay, so if I click onto the arc by 3 points, then if I select the parameter mode, so here 3 points I need to define. So if I select 1, 2 and 3, okay, third point, I can control the radius here, right? For example, 100 mm. Okay, so now in the 100 mm, this 3 point arc command we need to specify. So here, if you see, this is my first point, this is my second point, and middle is the third point. Okay, and one more point is this is the center of this arc. So arc means it is some portion of the circle, right? So this is the center of this arc at 100 mm radius. So here we created the arc using 3 points: first, second and third. Now if I go to the second arc method, so here you can see here also center and endpoint. So first we need to define the center point, right? The center point, for example, I'm defining this, and the end point I'm defining first this and second this. Okay, so now the creation of this arc is like first is the center point, and then we are creating the first and second, means start and end point, like this. So first method in the arc is first, second, third, you can select, and in the second method you can select first center of the arc, then start and end point. Okay, and then individually we can apply later the dimensions also as per our requirement. So these are the two types of the arc.